What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Best Card Breaks. This is Nick, and we are live with our next case of 2024 Topps Inception Football Pick Your Team action coming at you. How we doing tonight, everyone? Let me know who's hanging out. Say hello in the chat if you're joining us. Let's keep the fire product rolling. We've been having a blast with this stuff, getting some monster hits. Our sixth case. And we do have cases 7, 8, and 9 filling up right now. Pick your player, all right? Don't be afraid of those big QBs, because if you've seen our cases, they have been coming. So, let's see what we got. 2 to 3 per case is kind of what we've been getting in terms of the big quarterback hits. And hopefully we find a Tom Brady pretty soon. I want to see some Tom Brady ink. I've never pulled one. I don't know if Zach's ever pulled one, but that would be phenomenal. So let's see what we got. Box number 1. Good luck to everyone, as always, in our case. Here we go. I think we go, yep. We got Jalen Polk to 50, starting it off, and Deuce McAllister to 75. I don't think it's said that name in a long time. A.D. Mitchell for the Colts to 125 on the tiny little relic, and a Dan Fouts base there. Tiny relic. Adonai Mitchell. Hope everyone had a great Monday, for as great as Mondays can be. We do have a few other breaks filling up in addition to the 3-case Pick Your Player of Inception. We've got some Bowman, and we've got some Bowman U basketball. That final game going on right now. No, looking like it might end up being close. Nate Wiggins on the base, and starting off, that's Denver. That says Denver. Are we getting some Bo Nix action? We sure are. Bo Nix RPA to 50 for the Broncos, Mr. Battles. Nice patch in that one. Let's go, Josh. Big congrats there. And Latu for the Colts. Base sync below that, Mr. Travis. Nice Knicks to kick it off in box number 1. That's what I'm talking about. The products that, you can't get this in any other products. Topps does it right. Quarterbacks in every case. Nice lot too. I'm going to put them on the showcase because go Colts. That's why. Because go Colts. All right, number 2. Number 2. All right. 2 to the bottom. Delaney Walker to 125 and Mason Smith on the green. Keyshawn Johnson to 75 over to the Jets. And how about launch Jim Kelly? The Bills, nice hit. Beautiful short print launch. I love the short print inserts in this. Hopefully they do that. Hopefully, first of all, hopefully they do Inception baseball again. And then hopefully they do stuff like this. Nice hit, Bills. Buffalo BK. I think you've had the Bills in pretty much every case we've done so far. BK. Be adding a lot of stuff to your PC. And I think you took all the Bills players in the Pick Your Player too. All right. Let's see. This one goes here. All right, we got Estime on the base and New England out of 150. Can we get some Drake May? We are. Wow. How about 2 bangers in boxes number 1 and 2? Closer Magic, Variation Auto on card Drake May, Mr. Garrett. Let's go. Closer Magic for you, my friend. And we've got Jatavian Sanders for the Panthers. 2 quarterbacks, 2 boxes. Let's see if we can get 1 in every box. That would be nasty. Drake May and Bo Nix already showing out. Closer Magic was real tonight. Let's keep it rolling. Box number 3. Guys, go fill up the player break. There's so many spots left. 80 some, I think. Don't be afraid of those QBs. They hit. So we've been having trouble selling the teams that actually hit. The big ones. All right, here we go. Arian Foster to 99. Roman Wilson to 125. And a relic. Jatavian Sanders to 99. Panthers and Dalton Hilliard. Plenty of players left to choose from. That's going to rip tomorrow night. Cooper DeJean on the top. First auto is going to be, that's a football. Oh my word. Are you serious right now? 3 boxes. 3 quarterbacks. The Bears, Mr. Johnson. On card base. Actually, that's purple. Sorry. On card purple to 125. Wow. Can we complete the quarterback challenge here and get a Jaden Daniels? Devontae Walker for the Ravens. Unreal. We are on fire right now, my friends. So one of these QBs tomorrow in the 3 case is going to get like 4 autographs. I'm telling you. That's just what's happening with this product. One of the QBs is going to wind up with a bunch of autos. Not to mention the potentials for base and numbered as well. Here we go, box 4. Can we do it again? It is time for Jaden Daniels. It's time for Jaden. We've got Ron Dane to 99 and Josh Cribbs on the green. Relic is going to be Barry. Nice one. Lions to 150. And Troy Smith base. Cool Barry relic. Player worn. I wonder, I'm surprised they didn't do game worn. Player worn in this one. So they threw the jersey on. Maybe they don't have any. I wonder how much game worn stuff Top still has. Like from old, that they've had for a long time kind of thing. All right, we got Michael Pratt on the base. Next autograph. Looks like going to be this direction. Pink Rookie Ink. And how about Jalen Polk to 99 for the Patriots. And Luke. Commanders, nice hit. Luke McCaffrey variation to 99. Chris Edwards. Wrong commander, but we'll take him. Not too shabby. Didn't complete the quad yet. Patriots there, Mr. Garrett, Jalen Polk to 99. 4 down. We've still got 4 left. Box 5. All right. Let's get these guys down. These are all sorts of messed up. Dallas Clark to 125. Old Dallas Clark. Doug Flutie on the green. And Malik Neighbors to 150 on the relic with a Randy Moss Vikings. Freshman initiation. All right, we got Jazon Newton on the base. And autograph upside down again. Gonna be base ink. Looks like Lions. Terrion Arnold base auto for the Lions. Travis. And this one's this way. Bucky for the Bucks. Nice hit. Tampa Bay. Agent. There you go. Nice hit on the Bucky. 2 base autos. That's very rare in this product. 2 base autos in a box. Three to go. All right, here we go. Number 6. Oh, hang on. Let me pull up the different faces. So, for some reason, guys, I see there's 3 comments on Facebook. It doesn't show us the comments on our feed anymore. So, I think we have to pull up the break, and then they load. There we go. Okay, so I see. Messick needs a neighbors. Messick needs a neighbors. You pulled the Sanders 101 and hated it wasn't game worn. Ah, okay. Sanders 101 out of here. On the relic. That's sweet. All right, we got some gold rookie action. Chop for the Dolphins to 25. So I gotta remember every time now. We have to pull up the actual Facebook feed instead of our live stream. So on the back end of Facebook, when you're live, it shows the comments, but they don't load anymore. It's really messed up. So got to pull up the actual Facebook feed, and then the comments show up for us. Chop to 25. Harrison. There you go, Cardinals to 99. Sad he doesn't have autos in here. They really needed Harrison, and there's one other one missing, right? Who's the other good? I know, maybe it's just Harrison. I feel like there's one more. There's one more good rookie that's missing out of here that was in Finest. But Harrison's the big one. That would help a lot if they had Marvin Harrison autos in here. Xavier Legette to 75, and then base Jim Everett. Yeah, I imagine they have some stuff hanging around still. I mean, it is Fanatics after all. But, obviously they had the licenses back in 2015. So they probably still have game-worn stuff hanging out from that. Troy Franklin on the base. Rookie ink. Michael Pratt over to the Packers. Steve Matthew. Michael Pratt ink. No, he was in Finest, Chris. This might have been done or designed and worked on before Finest. But yeah, it took a minute for his autos. And we've got horizontal. Keon Coleman for the Bills. Nice hit, Mr. BK. Yeah, I know there was... That legal battle was pretty early, though. So that ended long ago. So I don't know what the deal is, but he has autos in Finest. He does not have autos in Chrome or Inception, which is really sad. We need some Harrison ink in Inception here. That would also help because you get to add, like the problem with this product and is it's very rookie heavy. There's basically no vet autos. And therefore all the quarterback teams are expensive. Now, they're hitting, right? If the quarterbacks if we weren't getting 2 to 3 quarterback autos per case, this product would crash big time. So the value is there for those quarterback spots. But also, that's where the money has to go in a PYT. You got to put all the money. So we don't have, some nice Vikings vets to bump that spot $10. And some nice, Steelers vets. You could have put the bus in here. You could have put Palomalu. Maybe that spot turns into $30 instead of $20. So that matters a lot. Those spots getting an extra little $10 across the board, and then being able to drop those big teams, $20 a piece. However, then in theory, your quarterback autos just become harder to get. I kind of like it this way. I like the big QBs actually hitting because realistically, when you think about it, that's kind of the point. That's kind of the point of these Topps products with unlicensed. You want to hit the QBs. Jacob Counting to 99 and Mark Chimura to 125. There's our first jumbo. Jalen Polk, Patriots to 99. And then a base Larry Johnson. First jumbo relic. All our relics so far have been those little dinky ones. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean that's definitely something to think about too, because there's a lot of them. Now, there's also a lot of them in Finest, and those are pretty holding value. There's a lot of them in Chrome as well. I don't think it's that there's a lot. I honestly think the same, realistically, about the same amount of autos are in here as in as other products, but it's not as big of a print run. So there's not as much of it, and a lot of it is getting opened, and they made it so there's multiple QB autos in every case. So I don't know that it's necessarily gonna. I think there's just more of them getting opened quicker than the other products. So, and more base autos. Jalen Polk, Patriots over to Garrett. Big Patriots break, and that's a Commander helmet. It looks like. Come on, Jaden. Come on, Jaden. Another Luke. Luke variation base for the Commanders and Mr. Edwards. At least you're not going home empty-handed. We got one more box, though. No Jaden, but we got some Lukes. See what happens in box number 8. First licensed product, Bone Chrome. I don't know if is it October though. I don't know the exact date. I do think it is the end of this year. You might be right. It's either October or November, and I'll get a little more clarity at the Topps conference or the Fanatics conference here in a couple weeks. I'm sure they'll talk about that a little bit. I know football doesn't start until next year, 2026. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they come right out with Chrome, Topps Chrome. So it's weird to me. Bowman is super weird to me in football and basketball, because to me, Bowman is a prospect product. You don't really have prospects in football and basketball. So part of me hopes that they don't do Bowman football and Bowman basketball, at least for pro. I think it's cool to keep going as colleges. Make the college products be the Bowman. Make that be your prospects. So like, if Cooper Flagg ends up being the best player to ever play basketball, let's just hypothetically, his first Bowman, Duke, should be, in my opinion, like the biggest thing, right? So that's kind of how I view it. Now, on the flip side, what makes Bowman so good in baseball is they put him in their pro uniform. So you also can't do that. So there's flip sides. But Don Majkowski to 75. I probably butchered that. Steve Young, nice little green there. And Dallas Turner to 150 on the relic with a Mario Williams base. But, I mean, ever since I got back into collecting, I collected in the late 90s, early 2000s. Bowman wasn't really a thing. I mean, it was, but it wasn't like massive. And, now knowing Bowman baseball and how that product works and why it's valuable, I don't like Bowman for football and basketball. For pro, I should say. So, I mean, they're probably going to, but I hope they don't. I hope they say, you know what, let's keep Bowman basketball and football to the collegiate. All right, last two autographs. We got green here. Atlanta. The Lonely Falcons auto, I think. Braylon Trice to 150 for the Falcons. And this one's probably going to be upside down as well. And our final autograph, Denver. Can we go double bow? Oh, Estime to 75. Closing out the break. We didn't complete the quarterback challenge, but we got 3 of them. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome there. Number to 150 here on the Braylon. And then 75 on the Audric. To close us out, my friends. There we go. We have, again, our triple case. Pick your player filling up. Tons of players left. Go check it out. Even the cheap ones are fun. You're kind of chasing a lot, a lot of people. You're chasing some base and some relics plus inserts of. But check it out. A lot of players left to choose from. We'll do a quick little recap here. Get these in order: 99, 50, and 25. All right. Our color, we got Steve Young on the green to 125, Mark Chamora, Dallas Clark, Delaney Walker to 99, Jacob Cowling, Marvin Harrison Jr., Ron Day, Arian Foster to 75, Don Majkowski, Deuce McAllister to 50, Jalen Polk, and Chop Robinson to 25. Oh yeah, we'll do them eventually. Yes, yeah. We'll let it roll into tomorrow afternoon, and we'll probably drop a 15 off 3 discount at that point, but. We got a lot of time left to go. So hopefully we'll get it full for tomorrow night. I'm hopeful. So relics, Dallas Turner, Jalen Polk, Xavier Legette, Malik Neighbors, Barry Sanders, Jatavian Sanders, Keyshawn Johnson, and A.D. Mitchell. Base autos, Jalen Polk, Michael Pratt, Latu Latu, Terrion Arnold, Devontae Walker, Jatavian Sanders. And some color. Audric Estime to 75. Braylon Trice to 150. Jalen Polk to 99. Also, I do like that this is on card too. I think that helps with the quarterback autos too. It'll help keep their value up a bit over something like the Topps Chrome base autos and stuff. No stickers. Bucky Irving, at least on, the RPAs do, but these guys don't. Bucky Irving, base auto over to the Bucks. Bills. Short print launch, Jim Kelly. Very nice card there. Keon Coleman also to the Bills, Variation Ink. Luke McCaffrey with a pair of variations, base and to 99. How about the trifecta of quarterbacks here? To 125, Caleb Williams on carding for the Bears, Mr. Johnson. Drake May to 150, Variation Ink. Closer Magic, Patriots, Garrett. Nice hit. And RPA. To 50. Bo Nix. Broncos. Battles. Very nice. Big 3 QBs popping out in this case. And that's going to do it, friends. I do appreciate everyone. Oh, no booklets in that, too. No booklets in that case. That's weird. Do appreciate all you guys hanging out with me tonight and joining this one as always. Have yourselves a great rest of your night. We'll see you soon, and take care.